Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Today I want to show off some 5-packs, open them up. Not only will I open up those 5-packs, I will also open up this bad boy. Nice DeLorean, plus I'll show you some of the DeLoreans I have open. And some of the, I won't be able to show you some of the DeLoreans that I have put away. I've got all the retro entertainment ones with the old packaging. They're packed away in a plastic container and sitting up somewhere in my attic. So no, sorry, I won't be pulling those out today to show off. They can stay up there. But I'll show you what I've got anyway in the DeLorean range that I've opened in main lines anyway. Sharp knife, good sign that I will be opening some stuff. And of course a glass of water for good health. Cheers everybody, good health. I'm not even sure where to put the glass today, there's bits and pieces all over my table. Alright, so 5-packs, here we go. Nice little 5-pack there. I really like a lot of the cars in this 5-pack actually. I don't generally buy 5-packs for one car unless it's something that I really like. However, this one here is most definitely the highlight of this 5-pack. I will show off these as well, all my other 32s as I get to it. Yeah, awesome. In the background there, I'll turn it up a wee bit so you guys can hear that noise. I've got Nos playing in the background. Yet again, a 3-piece band that I used to play in. Yep, it consisted of one guy playing an electric guitar and a 12-string. One guy playing a flute and another guitar and a harmonica. And one guy playing the drums. That one guy being me. Alright, so this is one of our only recording, and then we kind of dismembered. Sometimes, man, I'm so glad that I get recordings of these things, otherwise so much music, it just gets lost. Don't actually need the sharp knife for this, but we'll shove it down there. I don't really like using knives on cardboard. Plastic's okay. It's not so good for your knife on cardboard. Retro Racers 5-pack. Yeehaw. Love 5-packs. I really like when you get a good one, and there was a gas one that came out which probably to me was the best of the 5-packs I've ever seen anyway. Alright, let's hopefully I get these right. We'll start off with this Volkswagen Cafe Racer. Good looking Cafe. Like the look of this baby. I've got a few of these. I've got one in Boulevard. I've got one in Mainline. Yeah, I do have a few of them. I like the pipes and the engine coming out the back there. Very nice. Actually, for a 5-pack, this is actually a really goodie. Yeah, which is the other reason why I bought this 5-pack. I like the cars in it. Now, what else have we got here? So I don't get them all wrong. A 1967 GT40 Mark 6. Mark 4. I was going to say Mark 6, that sounds a little too high for one of these. These are another one I collect. I have a whole case full of these as well. And that case is now overflowing. Unfortunately, I sometimes just get a little bit too many and get carried away. And then I buy a 5-pack and then I get more. Anyway, so it's really nice. I love the GT40s. They're a wicked looking car. A nice piece of racing history too. Awesome. All right. Now these are the two I'm going to get a little bit confused. So, yep. El Secundo Coupe. I hope I didn't get that wrong. I don't know much about this. It's not really a casting that I buy. I think I have one somewhere. I'm sure I'll be able to find it. I normally categorise my cars. I believe this is a fantasy car. Correct me if I am wrong. Please put it in my comments if I'm wrong. I really like to know these things. My memory's not too flash, but you know, it's always nice to have it documented somewhere. El Segundo Coupe, the GT Scorcher, another fantasy car. Cool looking car. I think this, yeah, for a fantasy car, she's pretty cool, right? You guys are probably going to tell me it's actually a real deal. If it is, mate, how cool. And if it is, tell me who makes them. I don't know, apart from Mattel. Choice. Very, very cool. Alright, last but least, the 32. As it is the favourite in the pack. And I'll pull that one out last. There we go. A classic looking 32 with a big 32 stuck on the side there. White wall tyres as well. You know, I love white wall tyres. Would prefer it to be in premium, but hey, that's okay. It's a nice little 5-pack there. I was actually trying to see if I could find the price of the 5-pack. They don't come cheap here, because the only place in my town that gets 5-packs is Farmers. So Farmers here in New Zealand are a lot more expensive than the warehouse. Nice. Like I promised, I'll show you off all the other 32s I have. You guys would have seen them on my shorts. I've actually opened quite a few. We've got Gonzo the Great. I won't spin them around too much, as the details are the same all round. It's lucky number 28. This one here, the 52, I think 52. It was one of those anniversary cars, beautiful in gold and white. Yeah, definitely a very nice piece, that one. This one here, the Eagle. I opened this on my shorts. If you really want a detailed look at it, check out my little short videos of 32s as well. I've got this one from the Boulevard set. Cool piece, rubber tyres, metal base. Even a metal body, so yeah, definitely a nice hefty piece. I was given a second one. Ta-da! 1, 2. Given a second one. The second one, I'm kind of hoping, if you guys have ever seen American Graffiti, I would really like to customise this to the American Graffiti 32, as that one has gotten well out of my reach. I've not seen another one. Uno, dos, 1 and 2. Classic couple, these two. I don't know if they came out at the same time, but I think they roughly came out the same year. Golf. This one came out as a super. Cool piece. One of my favourites, the Mickey Mouse. There are a few I don't own. Over the years, man, there's been a shoot ton of 32 Fords. There we go, 2 different coloured liveries. What does it say? The early times. Nice. I think early times over here is a Berlin. Don't know if it's just picked it on that one. I'm not sure. Now we're getting to sort of the, oh no, one more main line. Nice main line there. I know, and this one was the Silver Series 32. Love this one. It looks different to all the other ones, but when you put them side by side, it's just the paint job, I guess. Gives it that different look. Yeah, it's a cool piece. For some reason, it looks longer. No longer when I put them side by side, wheel to wheel. Yep, they're exactly the same. Wicked, wicked. This one's quite hefty too. Has the metal base and the metal body. So guys, if you see one of these out there, mate, grab them. Nice and hefty. This one here came off a Team Transport 32 with the Moon Eye caps on it. Awesome car. Rubber wheels, metal base. Now this one here, this actually has moving parts. Gotta be really careful with these ones because the doors are still quite loose. I got this off my old mate Corey, thanks brother. If you are watching my shows, thank you very much. White wall tyres, rubber tyres, Spectra colour paint job. Yeah, I think this was a Redline Club, and a nice detail on the bottom there. I do have one other 32 that's sitting up in my case. I'll leave that in my case for now. But yeah, no, that one there, yeah, it's the red 32. I couldn't tell you, Redline Club. Another beautiful piece of Hot Wheels. All right, so that was my first 5-pack with a bunch of 32s. Second 5-pack, the Formula 1 5-pack. I was right into the Formula 1s when they came out. I was busting to get Formula 1 case sorted. So busting that I've now overblown it with this 5-pack. Plus the premiums are coming out here as well. I know they've hit America, but they haven't hit here yet. Oh, there you go, there's a good price. $19.99. Which is not a bad price really, for a 5-pack. Farmers, I did say, was rather expensive, but at $5 a car, or $3, 3, 6, 9, 12, still a pretty good deal. Right, let's pop her open. Sharpie knife, glass of water, cheers. T-shirt today, Boba Fett. Boba Fett's become very popular again. He was popular in my era as he was this quiet, unknown bounty hunter who managed to capture Han Solo, which I thought he was cool. I had his little figurine when I was a child, and that figurine got played with so much. Nowadays it's the Mandalorian and Grogu. There we go. And that movie, I don't know if it's a movie. It's coming out as a TV series, but I believe it's a movie, and I'm super looking forward to that. I have to keep the box here because I don't follow Formula 1, so the box here is just going to help me tell you which team these are. Yeah, fortunately, they're all exactly the same casting, but they have different details on them. Obviously, different teams. So I'll give you a quick show of these 5, and then I'll give you a quick flip through of my Formula 1 pack. This is going to be quite a long video. Sorry, folks. Stick with me. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. Sorry, that was Team McLaren. Next we've got BWT Alpine. Everything's plastic on these. Nice to see it's got a rider in there though. Actually quite like the deets on this. Very nice. When I say the deets, I do mean all the stickers on it. I really like this Alpine running down here. What do we got? Visa, another Red Bull. The McLaren one, I think I'm actually just going to give that one away. Not quite sure. I'll give it to a lady who comes to the pool where I work. She watches Formula One religiously and really likes the team McLaren, so I will pass it on to her. Kick Sauber Formula One team. Whoops, excuse me, just throwing them everywhere. Got a train running in the background. This is our little rendition of a train. I always say that harmonica is really good for emulating a train, so we wrote a song. Trying my best to make some train noises out of a drum kit. Now one thing I did see, somebody had an extra one sitting in here. I did not get that one, which is part of the reason I really wanted to open it and see if I had that extra car. Okay, last but least, MoneyGram Haas Formula One team. There we go. Choice. So that's your 5 Formula One cars that I have in that pack. Now I'll go through and show you what I have. I have collected off other people and bought myself. These are old ones. Got the red, the blue, and the black. All the same, just different colours. Yet again, it could have been all released in the same year, but just a different colour. Look at the difference in back then and now. Such a major difference. A lot more detail put into it, a lot more time put into the car. So cool. Love these mirrors on the side there. Nice little addition. It's probably a much older Formula One car too than this one, for sure. Anyway, got this one and put a little bit of a livery yet again. Exactly the same as the 3 colours. This one's actually been given a sponsor. KLML Simons. What's on the back there? Mobile. There we go. Not quite sure who these guys are, what team they are, if they are a team. But still, there we go. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, hit that like button. Don't be shy. Got this one in the Golf. This was a Zamak. And I believe this might have come out in a Super as well. Not sure, but I think so. Looks very cool in Zamak. I actually really like it. Definitely different to this one. Much different. Got a few details that are not the same. And also different to the new ones. So that's awesome. I'm all about buying unique castings, new castings. This was the E Formula One came out. This one came out I think last year before. I did open it on my show, I believe. Raced along the screen. Yet again, different to all the others. Actually, might be... No, even different to this one again. Look at the wing, it's quite different. Front wing is different. Yay. I like variations. I got this one, which I don't even know where this came from. I bought all those Formula 1 cars all together. This metal base, rubber wheels, I don't even think it might be a Hot Wheels, to be honest. Not sure. Doesn't have a Hot Wheels brand on the bottom, so I'm guessing it's not, but it's still a cool piece with the rubber wheels and the unique paint job. Woo! Throw that everywhere. The old hands aren't working this morning. Anyway, next, we've got the Oracle. Oh no, this is not the Oracle, sorry. I remember when this came out, and I can't remember. I think it's McLaren. It's got the golf badge on the front, which is why I liked it. Sorry about that, folks. I can't remember, and I most definitely can't read the bottom. Oh, Williams Racing. There we go. Memory came back to me. Yay. Same as all the others. Same casting. Yet again, different paint job. Get down to the nitty gritty. So this is the Red Bull Oracle. This one is a little special to us here in New Zealand, as the driver is a Kiwi. It's been doing really well in the Formula 1, I understand. Nice to see Kiwis out there doing it. We're only a very small country, so it's really nice to see us on the big stage. A couple of randoms I've got sitting on the bottom. I'll probably head out of the case with all these extras. Got that one there, and that one there. Well guys, sorry if I'm dragging on, but I've got one more thing to open for you. I hope you're enjoying everything that you're seeing. My little collection growing. I'm enjoying my collection growing. Enjoying drinking water with you guys. Last but least, I want to open this Team Transport with the DeLorean. Classic DeLorean on the back there with a very unique rally paint job. I will show off what DeLoreans I have. There we go, that's as classic as DeLorean as you're ever going to get. Classic paint job. Nothing Back to the Future on it at all. DeLorean, basic DeLorean. The modern day DeLorean. I read quite a lot about this car, and I've almost forgotten every single fact about this car. I do believe you can give somebody a bracelet and the car will read their heart rate and pulse rate and stuff. She's a very modern piece of technology. I believe it might even be electric. Classic Back to the Future car. One of the earlier releases in mainline. Got the engine on the back there. And probably my favourite of the lot is the Flying DeLorean. I love this one. If you've got a favourite, let me know. Like I said, I do have all these in premium, right down to the one with wooden wheels. There's one with wooden wheels, there's one with white wall tyres. There's the original one in metal and rubber tyres. There's the second one, and there's an updated one with more details in the back. There you go, there's a few DeLoreans out there, alright. Alright, so I'll cut this one open and we can have a quick look at that one. look at the back of the box, see what came out at the time. You guys, if you've been watching my show, I've just recently had this. A good friend of Lance texted me and said, look at the license plate number. When you put these two together, I believe they spell Toyota. So I will take some photos of those and post them up on my page. And I have opened this one as well. So look at that, open all of them. Farmers, look at here again, your prices are very expensive. However, I love buying them. I love opening them. I love showing them off to you guys. And then later on down the track, I really enjoy admiring them. We've got our rally hauler. These have been, oh man, there's so many of these around right now. I like the back here. Team DeLorean. The carry case on the top. Heavy piece though. Metal base, metal body, plastic top. What would be really good, if Mattel ever gets to see these, would be really great if we could take this piece off. I actually quite like it as a standard van. It would be really nice to just have that off. I like the tow hitch on the back. There it is. However, this is the piece we buy it for. Not the trailer, but the trailer is kind of handy to have around, especially when you've got a hitch on the back of your rigs. Choice. This is what I bought it, the DeLorean. Rally style DeLorean. Never seen a DeLorean in a rally in my life. May never ever see a DeLorean in a rally in my life. But it's quite cool that Hot Wheels can make these pieces. Okay. I like the rally artwork on it. I think it looks really good. Yep, the license plate at the back there says DMC. And at the front too. A bit hard to see those details on this camera, that's for sure. Sorry folks. But look, there we go. The two classics side by side. One in full rally and one in just its unique paint job. Well, I hope you've been enjoying my show. Hope you've enjoyed the music in the background. Love my t-shirt. Mr. T's Toy House. 32 Fords. Formula One cars. And my favourite, a DeLorean. Choice. Cheers everybody. Ciao.